What's up, everybody? Boss Talk, episode 13. We in this. I'm Jevon. I'm here with Moses, Maxim, and today we got a special guest, somebody we met on the town.
Yep.
Mimi, tell them a little bit about yourself.
Hi, my name is Mimi. I live in LA, born and raised in Ethiopia. Actually grew up in Canada, Toronto.
Okay.
Now it makes sense. Now I know what you was talking
Please tell me you're not all Drake and...
Of course.
Oh, are you?
Drake.
Of
All Drake?
course,
You missed that whole
always, all
combo.
day.
No way. All right, we're going to get into it. How was it growing up over there in Toronto, though?
It's cold, but it's beautiful. People are really nice.
Okay.
Yeah, it's really cold.
That's what I
then
hear about it.
summer is only like 3 months. We all bundle up, but we still go out and do things.
Mm-hmm.
And, we learn, you get used to the weather, so nothing stops you. Everybody's active. Everybody works out in Toronto. Everybody jogs if it's snowing, no matter what.
So it's the opposite of America.
Yeah.
That's what it
Actually
sounded
worked
like.
out.
Everyone over here is obese.
Straight up.
They complain if it rains, like, oh, we can't go nowhere.
Oh, that's me. I'm complaining. So look, before we get into these great convos, I just want to do what I always do, which is bring up the boss talk of the day. Today, we're not going to talk on the fruits of the spirit. We're going to talk about spreading yourself too thin, which I think is something that's very important because if you're bossing up or you're trying to pursue a goal, sometimes you'll put 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 things on your plate and you're passionate about them all, but you cannot succeed at all of them. And sometimes trying to go in this direction will pull you away from that direction. So we have to learn how to make a decision about which direction we're going to go in. I just recently ended something. I don't want to go too deep in detail because it's kind of private, but I ended something in order to move more in another direction. So I think that that's what you want to do if you're trying to boss up.
It's crazy, bro. That hits me very hard right now because I don't think I mean, I've talked to you a little bit about this in the past, but right now I'm at a point in my life where I love what I'm doing in one aspect, right? But the other aspect is one that's making me more money. But also I'm trying to go more harder on our production company, on this podcast and all of that. So this other aspect of my life where I have to get rid of, it hurts because I love to do it so much.
Uh-huh.
Right? But I know that's what I need to do to level up.
Right.
So it comes with sacrifice. And I've been contemplating this literally for the past 8 months. So I'm going to make the jump and I'm going to do it because I see how far we're coming and this in our production company. And, I kind of need a break from everything. I've been going so hard for these past 3 years. I just need a better schedule to do what I want to do.
No.
And doing what I want to do is going to be in the production company in this podcast, but I'm about to step away from something that I hold very dear to my heart.
Yeah.
And I feel like I got what I needed out of it. And because of that, I'm like, all right, it's cool. I built the relationships. I built that network. I'm going to be okay.
That's right.
You know what I mean?
So you're just going to walk away from something you really love.
Yeah. And those are the
Are
sacrifices.
you going back to it?
I will never go back to it. Once I walk away from something that I love and it doesn't suit me anymore, I will not go back to it. Whether it's a relationship, whether it's a job, whether it's family. And that's a whole nother aspect that I have done in the past where I've walked away from family because I needed to. Friendships, you need to do that because it's going to be better for you.
Friendship, when it comes to friendship, if we're not growing, if we're not making money together, I don't want them around me.
100%.
Mhm.
If you can't, sometimes you just grow in a different direction too. Sometimes the things that you find interest in as you get older, your old friends don't find interest in, vice versa. And it's time to just, go separate ways. Everybody ain't for everybody.
Yeah. And I mean, we
everything
talked
has
about
an
this.
expiry date.
There you go. Yeah. I mean, we talked about it in the
Friendship as
past
well.
too. Well, I mean, the thing with friendships is you could go your separate way, but it's not that there's any beef. And a lot of people think it is. And it's like, no, it's not beef. It's just I'm stepping away from this, but I still wish the best upon you.
Exactly.
You
Like
know?
we said last time, we still want to see you eat, just not anywhere near my table. And then just to answer your question on cutting yourself thin, irregardless, whatever goal you may have in life, you can't be stacking your table up too high. So if you want to be an artist, you got to go that one route and hit it on the mark all the way. Put that all the effort you have into that. If you want to be in podcasting, if you want to be a model, you want to be a fashion designer, right? You got to pick something first, one thing, and you pursue that all the way. Once you get to a level where you're like, all right, I'm doing good, then you start hitting all the other marks around it. And it's easier. That's how I've noticed in my lifetime, at least.
I agree
You
with you.
can't just hit everything starting. You
Yeah.
gotta pick one get good at it, then you hit everything else.
Speaking of fashion designer, I was designing fashion design. When I was doing fashion, it was before COVID, and I had everything. I had a lot of people loving my stuff, but I wasn't making money. It was my passion, it's still my passion. I just took a break, but I'm still gonna go back to it because that's what I wanna do when I stop playing. I can't be, doing podcasts and taking pictures and modeling, all that. When you get older, you still need to have something. So that's why I said that you're gonna go back to what you like.
Well, so for me, what I like to do is this, right? What I love to do is filmmaking. What I love to do is writing, directing my own films.
Oh, that's what's up.
What I love what I'm doing right now at my current job, which is my Monday through Friday, right? Because the people around me, the people that I'm around are great people. But I have a dream. And in order to fill that dream, I can't be locked up in a job. I can't be locked up in a 9-to-5. And I have all respect for people that do a 9-to-5.
Make sure you have enough saving though when you leave your job.
No, I'm good. I have something else going. But I have to leave
Are you
that.
selling drugs or something?
No.
I'm selling the drugs.
Yeah. I do sell drugs, but it's legal. So that's
really does.
Oh,
no, I really do. I really
LA.
do. But it's legal, and I handle the whole marketing and all of that, right? But I make more money there than I do in this aspect of my life. But so my plan was to be here 3 to 4 years. This is my third year.
Yeah, okay.
Now is the time to leave and just go full flux on mine and Jevon's production company, along with our other two partners. Shout out HB and Trevion.
Okay.
And then this podcast as well, because we have bigger dreams and aspirations.
That's good.
We have bigger goals. And right now it's crazy how everything is working out for us because we have been working so freaking hard.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Again, we spoke about it like the last time, or it wasn't the last episode. It was a previous episode, but just, I can't even say what I went through today before I got here.
Right.
It looks like everything is good and everything like that. I barely made it. I'm mad late. They don't even know that. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes he be late. Sometimes he's late. It's just, it's kind of crazy what you got to do to pull it off for real. But I was just walking today and I was thinking there was a time in my life where I would say this is maybe like 7 years ago. I was at a very low point and I'm talking to God and I'm like, why am I doing nothing whatsoever? That in my heart, I'm the hardest worker ever. I have no problem putting in any type of work, but I can't find work. I can't find anything for me whatsoever. And I was just sitting around bored, praying, begging God for an opportunity. And then fast forward to today, I'm sitting around like, God, why am I so busy?
Yes.
I'm appreciative of it.
Yeah.
I'm just like, this is what I asked for. You know what I said? So
I feel like, you know what I love, bro? I want to talk about that. I want to talk about like the hard times you've had in your life. Because I remember going back, bro. I remember being so fucking broke, right? So I'll give you a little background. Like I lived on my own since I was like 15 years old. Me and my brother Michael, right?
Okay.
We lived on our own since we were 15. I got my job when I was 15. Before that, I'll sound a little weird here and there, but I got a legal job when I was 15. How to handle myself because my parents, they were going through the divorce and everything. They thought moving away would would fix the relationship. It didn't, whatever. But I want to talk about the hard time. So going through that, having a job and going to school or whatever you're doing and not having the money to even buy food. Like I remember, bro, like just drinking water and like, man, I'm so freaking hungry now. And I could go to a family's house and ask them for food, but I was so hard-headed and ignorant where I didn't want to do that. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to drink water. I'm going to go my ass to sleep. And I'm going to wake up tomorrow, go to work and probably...
Just with water.
Just go to sleep.
Yeah, just to go to sleep so that way my stomach wouldn't hurt. Or it was tasting bomb, But those are the struggles that you go through. And those are things that we're going to remember when we make it.
You appreciate life.
Oh, yeah, so much more. Even now, like, for me, I love that I still make my struggle foods. Do you guys do that?
If they're good.
Okay, so
my taste has changed though, so some things just don't hit.
Oh, all you eat is steak and filet mignon?
No. Steak and fries.
Steak and lobster?
No. I still will eat whatever, but it's just certain things. Like, okay, so this is kind of weird. I'm gonna just say this real fast. My favorite, I guess, was ham when I was growing up. Now I don't like ham at all. It's weird. Like, I mean, I like bacon, but like I eat like turkey. So
Okay.
like that's a major switch for me.
Okay.
So a lot of my tastes, your tastes haven't changed as you've gotten older. Like certain things you used to.
I mean, not really, bro. I just love my struggle food. Okay, let's talk about this, right? Let's go through all of our
let's not have
struggle
a turbo
food
conversation.
with different cultures because so the Latin culture, right?
Okay.
We got like eggs and weenies, we got tortillas,
I like tortilla.
and literally just straight up butter,
How do you say eggs and
With
weenies in
tortilla?
Spanish?
huevos con weenies. Starting to learn Spanish.
Weenitos.
It's all right. I'm gonna get there. But yeah, eggs and weenies, tortillas and butter, right? Or obviously everyone probably here has top ramen, you know, some cup of
course.
noodles.
Mm-hmm.
But did you guys like as Armenian? Do you guys have?
Armenians have no struggle.
Oh, man.
We have zero
Must be
struggle.
nice. All right, so let's skip Max and let's
They
go to
cook a lot
Jevon.
of food.
Huh?
They cook a lot of food, Armenians.
I mean, look, as like a struggle, we have a thing. It's called hot soup on it. It literally just means bread and cheese. That's it. But that's like I don't know. We have.
It's a whole
Armenians
charcuterie board.
Yeah, we will make something out of nothing, bro. So I don't know.
Yeah, for I you know what ours is, and it's funny. It's even called a struggle food, but it's like a sausage link, just cut,
Mhm.
just fry that, throw mustard on the bread, and go. And I will eat that over anything, bro.
Yeah,
Straight-
that's what I'm saying. The struggle foods are where it's at. It's like even for hot dogs, right? Like I remember growing up and you fry a hot dog or whatever. You have no hot dog buns. What are you gonna do? I'm gonna put that shit in a tortilla.
I've had honestly, bro. I've had everybody struggle food, but what is like? Is there like what's Ethiopian?
Yeah.
Ethiopian food. We eat a lot of spicy food,
Okay.
and they eat a lot of beef, chicken, a lot of beans.
Where is it? By the way, because I always ask people this. Where is like a good Ethiopian like restaurant around here?
I used to go to this place called Awash. It's on Pico and Fairfax area.
Okay.
And now
you
one of
shaking
my
your head like
friends.
you've been
Oh,
there.
he knows it. He knows the spot.
You know it? It's good, right?
Amazing.
Good stuff, yeah. And then now one of my friends opened up a Ethiopian food truck on Hollywood and La Brea. Her name is
nice.
TG. She has a yogurt spot. And then I just go to her. Actually, after I finish, I'm thinking to go.
And that's called. Say it one more time for everybody.
Ethiopian food?
No, your friends.
It's a yogurt spot on Hollywood and La Brea.
Okay.
I'm going to have to text her.
Let me know and then we'll put it inside the video.
Yeah, okay.
Mhm.
Got you.
So, food is food, but now we need to move on to important topics. So, have you guys all heard? There's a man whose name is Kendrick Lamar,
Yeah.
and he's running things. He's running things.
It's just for now.
Just for now. That's why we're living in the now.
Mhm.
Tell me if he deserves a Super Bowl now, people.
I mean, it's his time.
It is.
I
There you
agree.
go. Exactly. Yeah.
What are your guys' thoughts on what's been taking place in the past year? Before we get into the album and your thoughts on that, like, what are your guys' thoughts as far as, the battlefield of hip hop and what's been going on?
I want to say this. It's so legendary in hip hop. We needed this. Hip hop needed this. It's the Tupac and Biggie of this era, bro.
But it became dangerous now.
But what about
They're
Tupac
taking
and
it too
Biggie?
far.
It was
Fans are
dangerous back
taking it
then.
too far.
No, they're not because Tupac and Biggie, they were shooting at each other. They wanted to
Yeah,
fight.
but-
You don't see Kendrick and Drake fans.
Drake is a lover boy. He likes the ladies. That's all he cares
No,
about.
he's not gonna do none of that shooting.
He's not gonna. He's Canadian. We,
How do
we
you-
love him.
So have you see, because like I'm like a Drake hater, so
Why would you do that?
I am.
Because
But
he's light skinned.
no, not at all. I got nothing
Takes all
against
the girls.
my kids are light skinned, so I don't got nothing against my light skin. So, but here's my issue. First of all, disclaimer: he has some hits. He has countless amount of hits, undeniable. Amazing songs. But when I wanted to say amazing artist, but I'm like, I don't know how much of this he wrote or how much involved ghostwriters. And then for me personally, when I was growing up, I used to watch Degrassi from time to time. So when he first came onto the music scene, I'm like, hold on a second. That's Jimmy. Like that ain't like who's
Jimmy in a
Drake?
wheelchair.
Yeah. and I could never take it serious.
Mhm.
It wasn't so bad until, I've been in the streets a lot in my life and I've seen a lot and I still see a lot to this day. And so for me, it's this fake persona that he tries to slide in there
Oh
from
my
time to time.
God.
Like, I don't care about him like singing to the females. That's fine. It's not my forte. That's fine. But every time I see him try and act a little bit gangster, like,
Mhm.
I'm like, bro, this ain't it. Like, I don't know what you're
That's
doing
what-
with this ain't it.
That's what it is, bro. That's
So-
what I'm telling you.
I've had a beef with him for a long time. I just don't like.
You know him?
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
I do.
I think they got
I had it. No, I don't
High
know
school
this nigga.
homies.
they got a fight coming up.
My beef.
I really know him. I do know him.
My beef with him. You could tell him I said this too if you ever around him again.
Yeah.
I will.
Is I feel like he's
Show him the clip.
cancerous. He's cancerous, and I told them this before numerous times. He's cancerous to Black culture. So when you look at somebody like Kendrick, who I feel like is deeper, he's more conscious. He'll talk to you about what's really going on in our culture, American Black culture too, on top of everything
He's
else.
talking about counterculture, not
No, American Black culture. It's American Black culture. My family's from Mississippi, Pasadena, and so I've been in the South and I've been over here. I've yet to go to the East Coast. I mean, I guess North Carolina is that considered East Coast?
It's considered East Coast.
Yeah, pretty much.
But the things that Kendrick, and not just Kendrick, he's not like he's the only one. You have some other Black rappers,
J. Cole.
of course.
Mhm.
You know, I love J. Cole. The things that they speak about put you spiritually on a higher level,
Mhm.
you know. But I feel like when I listen to Drake, it's just like, who's my next girl? All right, I slept with this dude's girl. Now I'm gonna sleep with his girl, and that's it.
Mhm.
He said that?
He be all the time.
You gotta listen to the lyrics more, not just the beats, man. Because Kendrick,
What do you think he raps about?
He thinks just the ladies love him. Drake, I mean, when I was in Toronto, we used to see him and we used to go to the Raptors game and stuff. I used to see him outside restaurants and stuff.
Mhm.
But one of my close friends used to do his makeup on Degrassi.
Okay.
So when I moved to LA, he moved the same time. So we became cool. But in Toronto, like, we know him from the Degrassi, and he's a little bit younger than me. So, like, we never pay attention to him because we know him on wheelchair. Oh, he's this light-skinned guy doing this and that. But Drake, and I respect him. And he does a lot for my city,
Mhm.
for Toronto. And I understand, rap game is now, like, it became, who is doing good and not. And I liked the Kendrick music before, but the one they're just playing right now, no, I don't. Because I'm from Toronto. I'm going to stick by him.
so you feel like the music that he's playing right now, is it because it's directed towards Drake?
I didn't listen to his new music.
Okay.
Damn.
So I would suggest listening to the new album and then coming back on and letting
I'll
us,
come back next time.
letting us know how you
Because
feel about it.
we would love to, get your opinion on that
Yeah.
for sure.
Okay, since we're on the album,
So Kendrick Lamar album is the top now?
Oh,
Yes.
right
oh
now,
my
yeah,
God, top.
all the songs are like
Oh,
top
Drake
10.
is coming up with the new one with the Party Next Door.
He'll
How do
probably
you think
be,
that's
like,
gonna do? My bad.
It's
Max.
gonna do good. Party next. Girls are gonna, ladies. With the population of the whole country, as women is the highest. It's more. Women are gonna buy more. So Drake's gonna be okay.
I'm
Drake,
I'm
even
observing. I want to see.
Yeah.
I'm
If
not.
he decides to walk away from music,
He'll be good.
Kendrick Lamar is not gonna touch where Drake is.
I mean, I disagree about that. I think that Kendrick Lamar has stamped his name in hip hop.
Oh,
But it
for
took him
sure.
forever.
No.
Drake was there before him.
Well, yeah, he came onto the music scene first,
And
but
then-
the moment that Kendrick came, so here's the thing about Kendrick, because we've been
It's just
following
one
him.
hit he got, and then he just know what people start talking about
No,
him.
Damn.
he
It's-
every time Kendrick drops, the entire rap game changes their focus,
Yeah.
and they're focused on Kendrick.
It does.
When he dropped his first album, nobody else could drop. You weren't listening to nothing else, you were listening to Kendrick.
Mhm.
When he dropped a Control verse, everybody's like, did you hear what Kendrick did? Every time Kendrick drops, the focus changes. It
Mhm.
redirects to him.
But is it everybody or is it the city that we're in?
Everybody.
Everybody, bro.
It's literally everybody.
Bro, Kendrick
Outside
is cool.
USA?
Huh?
Outside USA?
Even outside
Oh,
of
yeah, for
California.
sure. That's why he does the numbers that he does.
Did you guys see that video that I sent them a video, right? It was on I DM'd you guys a video on Instagram where these guys from all these different countries are dancing to Kendrick's new song.
Uh-huh.
And the food
They're
from
not
over
like
here
us?
in LA is teaching them how to dance.
Oh,
You guys see
yeah,
that
yeah,
one?
yeah.
But it's like people from like India, from China, from
I mean, the beat is
Everywhere.
nice.
It's
The beat is
crazy.
nice, but I still love my Drake. Sorry.
I understand it though. That's like hometown, and I get that.
I'm loyal.
okay.
I get
Yeah,
that.
Kendrick's
So we got
hometown for
we got
That's
a
family.
loyal Drake fan and a loyal Kendrick fan. I'm just a loyal hip hop fan. And I think Kendrick.
No,
Okay.
But
I'm a loyal hip hop fan too. Don't
Yeah.
if,
No,
if
you're right.
Kendrick starts being ever on some BS, bro, I'm dropping him too.
There
But
you
so
go.
far, he's been on it. So
mhm. You want to talk about the album?
I want to hear Max.
Honestly, bro, I just want to talk about how much people have been glazing Kendrick recently. It's so annoying, bro. You know what glazing is, right?
Not really.
When they're like
Break it
hanging
down
off
for me.
someone's ball sack and they're just like kissing his ass all day.
That's brown nosing.
That's
pretty much.
glazing. I don't know what brown nosing is,
It's
brother.
kissing their ass. You brown
They're-
nosing.
Okay.
So who's
New
kissing
term.
his ass
That's a
now?
new term.
Not Lil
It's an
Wayne.
old term. That's
Huh?
why you don't know.
Lil
it.
Wayne is not he kissing his ass.
Not Lil Wayne. I'm talking about the people who are listening to the music. Is it
Mhm.
good music? Did he drop a good album? Yes. Are they fucking it up for everybody? Yes. Just like they did with what was that one song he dropped with Future? They not. Was it? They
You know
Not
what
Like
I'm
Us?
hoping to see?
No, what was the one with Future?
I'm loving this topic. Go ahead, though. 'Cause
You know what
gonna
I'm
say it when
hoping to
done.
see? I hope this happens. If when Kendrick Lamar is performing in halftime, he brings Lil Wayne. Lil Wayne also brings Drake, and they make a piece.
I don't think that's gonna
Nah,
happen.
that's
I
not
don't
but
think it's gonna happen.
And Drake can make up with Kanye West through a big ass concert last time.
Mhm.
Anything could happen. I'm thinking it's just we're just taking
So-
a side
so-
for no reason because you never know.
I'm not taking any side. I
so
don't
let
even
me
care
let me
about
let
all
me
this.
let me say this.
Mhm.
Have you ever heard the saying that like kids are super honest? They're more honest than anybody else.
Yeah.
You know, like a little kid will walk up to somebody like, "Oh, you're ugly."
Yep.
Like they don't hold their tongue whatsoever. So I have children, and my kids, they love Kendrick Lamar's music.
Because you told him so.
No, they hear it and they're
Daddy
like,
likes it. That's
they're
fine.
first of all, that like that song, right?
Like
My
that,
daughter-
Like that. That's the
Yeah.
song.
My
bro.
daughter requests that song all the time,
Mhm.
and that's not even like a big song to me.
Mhm.
When it comes down to it, like at the school dances and everything like that, they're like getting hyped to Kendrick Lamar. They don't have the same social media as us.
Mhm.
So they're merely responding to what they're hearing and what they are. It's like, this is either good or not.
All right.
That's how I know it's not no glazing going on. This is like literally, you got to give the man his flowers, you know? I think if
Mm.
Tupac was alive today, people would be like, you're glazing
I
Tupac.
think
You're glazing
pushing,
Tupac.
You're pushing Tupac. You can't go that far now.
Oh, no, I mean,
he's
It's
coming
just,
up.
It's just that it's social. You see everything on social media. So Max, maybe on
So
social
would you
media too
choose
much.
Kanye
You
West?
gotta take a break.
Would you choose Kanye West or Kendrick Lamar?
Kanye West
gonna-
all day, every
He's
day.
Kanye.
Kanye.
Me, I'm Kendrick, for sure.
Kendrick just became
No, he did
This
not just
year.
become.
No, he's what?
He's
He's been in the
big.
game
because
for
of
like
that
since
song.
Section 8.
He's
13
been
years.
big, not that bigger. Now it's like
No, he's
because of
been
one
it.
song.
He's-
One
He's
song.
been it. If we pulled up, if we were on Joe Rogan right now, we had somebody to pull the stats, and we
What
pulled
do you
up the
think?
stats. All his stuff
think
is
he's
pretty much
underrated?
platinum. Who? Kendrick?
Mm.
No, he's rated where he needs to be.
Top.
How much is he
Top
worth?
tier.
I don't know, because for me, being a fan of the music,
You should
I'll
know
put it to
that.
you like this.
okay?
I'll put it to you like this. How much money was Tupac worth? And that's why I can't. It doesn't matter to me how much a
I don't
rapper is
know.
worth. I'm more concerned about their impact on the art.
There you go.
You know, and so for me, Drake definitely has an impact on the art. He's gonna go down in history as well. We can't erase him, right? I'm talking about Drake right now.
Yeah, yeah.
No matter if I like or dislike him, that's just the reality. I think it would be the same thing when people talk about any genre of music, though. If you're talking about rock and roll, there may be a band that somebody just absolutely hates, but they're gonna tell you, but they get down though. Like I can't deny that they get
Right.
down, like,
Yeah.
you know, and they're just not for me. And so that's how I feel about Drake. And hip hop is everything to me. I love hip hop.
So which song do you like of Drake?
I don't
Drake's?
think I don't think Drake's a hip hop artist though. He's a pop artist.
No, he has hip hop
He-
songs too, for sure.
He does. What songs
He
do I like of
sings, he
Drake?
can rap, he
I'm
can
gonna
act.
be honest with you. There's probably like 50 songs of Drake's that I like. It's not like I'm not gonna deny.
That you just switch up overnight to Kendrick Lamar.
No, I've been a Kendrick fan since Section 80,
Yep.
which came out about 12 years ago.
Okay.
Yeah.
How long Drake has been in the business?
Like 15,
Okay.
so like 3 more years.
Yeah.
Okay, how much are they? They're not even the same. Even with the followers of social media, with the fan base and everything, Drake is way there.
But if you ask, so I wouldn't put it to you. I wouldn't say followers or money means everything. But if
I
you
mean, I have a
actually
million
go to like
followers,
a
none of
real
them do shit.
hip hop person, if you actually will go to a
They're
real
bots.
hip hop,
No, they're
Go
real,
to real
but they're all
Bot
in my
Nation.
DM.
Yeah.
They're all in my DM sending dick pictures.
I was like, oh, so you're real.
Oh,
Money
so- okay, so
motherfuckers.
let's go.
That's
So let's
just
go
the
there. now.
AI. That's all that is.
I attract those things
AI.
now. It's been like that. I'm like, I go on live like, Mimi, can I see your toes? And I'm like, can you guys take me serious now? Because I'm getting older. I want to be serious about things. Can I talk about something else? It's like, from 500 viewers is gonna go to 100. I'm like, wow.
So
Okay, let me take off my shoes. I put my feet up.
No, you can't let them win.
you actually
can't
have
let 'em
people.
win.
You actually have people like DMing you, asking you about for toe pics.
I have fetish. A lot of people with fetish.
Okay.
I have a guy
Have
who pays
you-
me money to tell him how ugly his dick is.
What the fuck?
What?
This
There's
is real
some
life out
weird
here.
people
Yeah.
in this world.
He just
So-
likes me to bully him.
So
I'm actually thinking to make that a career.
I don't blame you.
Are you getting
know what?
paid?
Let's talk about let's talk
Then do
about
your
it.
thing.
Okay, I don't blame you on this. Okay, because there's OnlyFans, right? OnlyFans is one of the highest paid things for
Mhm.
women.
Mhm.
A lot of people think, oh, well, women with OnlyFans, like fuck them, fuck this, fuck that.
Mhm.
But in reality, it's not fuck the women. It's fuck the men that are consuming it because you're the one that are feeding into it.
I mean, OnlyFans saved my life. I could have been cute and broke because during
Exactly.
COVID, I didn't have anything else because I was not even interested in
Mhm.
OnlyFans. So I decided to join OnlyFans. And I was celibate for 2 years. I faked the shit out of it. I made my money. I survived. So I'm not.
And there you go. At least you got a plus out of it. you
Yeah.
know? At least for the woman, they get a plus out of OnlyFans. They're able to do something, provide for their family, maybe take one of their nieces or nephews or cousins, whatever, to college. But for the men, how messed up do you have to feel after doing that? Like you're men,
Wait, being a consumer?
Yeah. Like, it's because dog, like I see it all the time. Like men keep like talking shit to OnlyFans girls, but a lot of men are the ones that are consuming all of this, giving all these OnlyFans models, whatever, all the money.
We see the girl that
They're the
made-
problem. It's the men that are the consumers is the problem. It's not the models.
Like none. Not even 1%. Not.
I mean,
Look.
during
Put it-
COVID, you know, like if you have a relationship, you make babies. Like a lot of people make new babies during COVID. If you don't have a relationship, all you do is sit home and jack off on our videos. That's all. I know plenty
And that-
people.
That
Shit,
has
let
to-
Max
very-
tell it. He's gonna put rose petals up.
Rose, yeah.
You don't have a
Max and his rose
girlfriend, that's
petals.
all. All you have to do is
Listen,
meet you.
Rose petals and candles.
They're accusing me of things that are not true. I am a Christian Orthodox. You notice? We
Yeah,
notice.
me and you are Christian.
We're Christian. I don't do any of that stuff. That is, we make jokes. I made a joke once. I was like, we drop rose petals, play some Michael Bublé, turn on some candles, set the scene.
I don't think he mentioned Michael Bublé last time. That's a new one.
Something extra every
Listen, bro. Let me wipe this. Let me wipe this sweat off my forehead real quick, and then let me continue on this conversation.
I don't see no sweat. Have you guys seen the girl that makes $4 million a month on OnlyFans?
Was
Elaboration,
I've seen a
please.
picture of her. I seen a picture of her next to all these athletes who are like the highest paid athletes, and she's
Okay.
making more than them.
I did see that
I
one.
know they were showing that, and she was like, I don't want to make you upset. I don't want to offend you, but she don't even want to say it loud. She just had to show her the phone and like, here. The girl was like, and she was like, yeah. She was so mad at men. Like, ladies, you need to check a guy's phone. Yeah, nah. The girl was so pissed, but I think it's comedy for sure. That's her friend.
No, it's funny for
Wow.
sure, but it's like, that's the price the girl's paying to get that money, right?
She's the highest paid.
Yeah, but what's the price she's paying for it? Do you think it's the soul?
I
Morally,
mean, nobody's
ethically,
gonna
just to
see
get a little
her.
deeper?
She's just selling her video.
I don't think
No,
I just don't think that she gives a fuck, bro.
See, there's that too. They're
then-
making it way simpler. I was
Yeah.
coming from a little abroad. 'Cause I want
Okay.
to understand Mimi's. I want to understand Mimi's like perspective on all this too. Not against it. Let people make money however they find fit. But what are you giving up when you go on OnlyFans?
Well, she's not giving up anything. She's
No,
just filming herself.
Anybody? No. I'm talking like morally, ethically,
Who cares
humanely.
about the moral? It's
So-
about surviving this time.
See, I don't agree with that.
Do you have moral?
honestly. Huh?
Do you have moral?
I thought you was about to say, "Do I have an OnlyFans?" I was about to be like, "Yes."
No, do you have
He was gonna
moral?
give you the link right now.
I was gonna text you the link and everything.
I don't have one.
Look,
but I thought
Wouldn't
about
you
starting
do
one
it
after
OnlyFans
this.
if you get paid $4 million a month?
I wouldn't. But here's the thing: would I disrespect someone who does it? No.
Okay.
I wouldn't
that's-
like same way I wouldn't disrespect the transgender, same way I wouldn't disrespect somebody who loves Kamala or whatever, right?
Mhm.
That's not the person I am. I believe in Christ, right? And what Christ was kicking it with the pimps and the hoes. Christ wasn't kicking it with everyone who was a goody two shoe. So I just like asking questions. I like hearing perspectives. I like going deeper into things than they should. Sometimes
I mean, I care about because of my culture. My mom is very Christian.
Mhm.
She was very hurt when I started joining OnlyFans, but I really didn't do much. You know, So my mom was like, people are sending me a picture because I'm like from somebody's family. Like my parents are well known in Ethiopia. So some of the Ethiopian guys were subscribing to my OnlyFans and sending my pictures and videos to my mom, my family. So it became hard for me. So I don't like doing OnlyFans anymore.
Do you feel like that's interesting though? Because
see, but what it led to?
But hold on,
Yeah,
30 people getting it and using it against you, essentially.
Yeah.
When I hear that though, what I think is that that makes me view you as like a powerful person, and weaker people saw that as an opportunity to try and exploit you.
Yeah.
Right?
So some of them, they come out, like they change their name. They're from different country. You know, we used to do FaceTime. We used to chat with them. They pay us a lot of money when everybody was staying home. Some guy said he's from Bangladesh, and I know he was Ethiopian when he was bargaining the price.
Yeah.
Like he's like FaceTime.
That was fun.
The way the terminology, the words he was
like,
using.
I know.
And
So
stuff.
when he was bargaining, I'm like, he's from my country.
Hey, hold on, real quick. Here's the one thing about us as men. We are so dumb. Like when we think that we're being covert about stuff, we are just not good at it. That's why as a man, the best thing you should try and do is just be honorable, because we suck at being dishonorable. Like we're obvious every single time. So go ahead.
Yeah, he wanted FaceTime. So I told him you need to pay me $250. FaceTime, half an hour, $250. He said, come on, and then ended up being $150. I said, $150 will be 10 minutes. And he said, okay. And I need to see your face. Because I don't trust him because I knew he was. I knew who the hell he was. Not the person, but from what country he's from.
Your country.
So he said he's from Bangladesh and it's a different country. And he ended up being from Minnesota. So he was like, he put his back of his head. He was like,
He had a Timberwolves jersey.
When he said, do you think, I caught it from the accent.
Yeah.
Do you think? I'm like, why you not showing your face? And I see your head. I said, do you think what? Because he's recording me. And I do it on Snapchat video because I will know when somebody's screenshotting and anything on Snapchat is the safest place we can be. So I was doing it on Snapchat. So I caught him. I said to him, I was wearing shorts. I was wearing a bra. I don't show much when it comes to FaceTime because I don't know if I'm safe or not because I don't trust them anymore. So I just got my money. I make sure to sell. I checked out. I told them bye. So those are the type of people who try, and I go club hosting. I post a flyer. They know what club I'm going to be at. They come and I'm like, they try to take me home. Like, they're just crazy.
Stalking you.
Yeah.
But that's because of also what I was attributing to. The path is leading. It's all these external. Like, you got to be ready for it too.
Yeah, but you can sell. You can sell them dream. You don't have to really be with them.
True.
So that girl's doing the same thing. So she became a fantasy girl. She's a pretty.
Again, that's why I said even Modog brought it up. It's no hate towards them. It's more towards the idiots that are consuming it, right? It's
That's the problem.
But then again, you guys need, or not even you, since you're trying to back out of it, or the people who are in OnlyFans, they need these consumers. They need these weirdos distinct to Michael Bublé and rose petals and all that stuff. But for, what was I saying?
You were talking about
this nigga zoned out. Like
you were talking about your private sessions with rose petals and Michael
listen,
and
don't give a false accusation, brother. I ain't do none of
Look
that.
at the previous episodes. You'll understand.
Would you? Okay, I'm still on this topic because out of curiosity. So he spoke earlier about leaving something behind. You say that you wouldn't go back, if I understood you correctly, and doing that anymore. Would you?
I'm gonna do it differently.
Okay, then my question. I think I have the answer, but I was going to ask you, would you recommend this to a younger girl to go down this path or go a different way?
That's one of the reasons I want to start my own podcast, because when you sign up on stuff like this, you need to have somebody who can teach you how to protect yourself. And, there's a lot of apps in the, you can't, your stuff don't have to be.
Don't you think the best protection just would be not to join it? Maybe go on the Christian route or education.
Do you think church is going to give you money?
That's not what I said. I mean, church is gonna give you salvation for life, and then you're gonna be in the right place eternally. That's what church is gonna give you. But that's not what I meant. Not even church. It's the relationship that you have with God. So just to phrase it correctly.
I mean, you can have a relationship with God, but by the end of the day, you have to survive. You don't have to really do too much on OnlyFans.
I know.
Nowadays.
That's why I'm not accusing or pushing anything. It's just interesting to me.
On OnlyFans if you want. I think they're trying to turn it into something else now. They don't want it to be just like porn. It doesn't have to be porn. I like to show my skin. I like my body. So I don't mind when I'm getting ready and stuff, get ready with my bra with underwear. I'll sell that.
So you said
Instead of posting it on Instagram, get my page deleted, I
you'll
could
get
sell
money
that.
off it.
Yeah.
So you were saying you came up religiously too, very religious family, right? Orthodox, like Armenians are Orthodox too. Did you feel anything religiously when you were getting involved with it? Is there something that was like you felt like it was like maybe not right or wrong? I just want to ask because I'm very into
I mean,
like
I was worried
psychology
about
and-
my family because at that time I just lost my father. So mentally,
in
I
peace.
wasn't. Thank you. I wasn't like mentally okay. Like I was very. I'm a daddy girl,
Yeah.
and then I was
Vulnerable.
confused. So when somebody told me, "Hey, Mimi, you have so many followers on Instagram, and why don't you? What are you gonna do now? Like your factory's closed. You can't make money. You have rent to pay. You live in LA. What are you gonna do?" I said, "Oh, what do I do?" She said, "Oh, we're gonna go to Miami and we do content party. So you're gonna spend $1,500 for this house. We got this $5 million house rented. Everybody was there filming. I had drinks and stuff. And okay, I filmed myself with this other people. They ended up. A lot of people when they go join OnlyFans, they didn't tell me what was going on. I'm thinking this is what I'm gonna be doing, and from then I learned something because that happened to me. So some of the people are porn stars. So when I'm around those people, people are that's how I got exposed because I'm not a porn star. So I was around people who were doing porn, and then I was filming with them. My shit was tagged to this thing. And then it was on Twitter and all that stuff. I got exposed. So I want to teach young girls, okay, you can do OnlyFans, but you need to know who you're filming with. Because I know nothing about these people.
True.
I only know a couple of girls.
I feel like that's actually very great for you to do.
Yeah, I
Because
want
you
to
think
teach.
about it like this, dog. Like you have drug addicts or alcoholics. What do they got? They got that group that they could go to, and they're not gonna stop unless they have that group. What she's talking about is she's gonna provide a certain group that will come to her,
No,
so that way she can teach her.
No,
So I
it
think
makes
that's
sense.
a great idea.
I want to teach young girls because even modeling, they don't know nothing about modeling. They don't know anything about photo shoots. Some girls don't have the money to pay photographers. And then they go the wrong way. And then private photographer, they'll tell them, hey, I'll shoot you for free. And she had to do what she has to do to get that photo.
Exactly.
Yeah,
You know
I
what I mean?
think it's kind of crazy because it's just a dark side to this industry in general. And if you are not strong in yourself or in your spirituality, you will get caught up in whatever, get pulled this way or pulled that way.
Yeah, alcohol, drug, all that stuff. Like you fake it. It's just you have to know. Sometimes if you're not born to be a model, you have the look and you don't have the guts to do it. You just have to do something they feel like they need to do. But and then they'll be around other people who can make them insecure, and they're doing something. They'll be influenced by wrong people, and those type of things you gotta teach them. OnlyFans is not as bad. Because that girl probably not even showing nothing, still making that crazy money. Celebrities, a lot of celebrities, they barely show anything, they're making crazy money just because they're on OnlyFans.
No, what you want to do with it is smart because obviously there's always going to be girls and guys who are going to want to go that route. They're going to want to do OnlyFans. They're going to want to show their body, whatever it may be, however they want to go about it. But let's say you have a girl, right? You see she's doing good, like she has a good education. Let's say she's becoming a lawyer or whatever. You see that there's a potential in this girl. Would you still recommend it to her?
Yeah.
Or would you say stick to lawyering, stick to this and that?
I'll tell her not to show her face and not to use her username.
Yeah, I think that what it really.
I know doctors
Oh yeah.
who are doing it.
No,
There's a lot of
Nurses,
people. Yeah, I'm not
nurses.
surprised. All of them
it's
are
no,
in that.
like that's the thing about it is like nobody is perfect.
I know a lawyer who's doing it. That's why I brought it up.
Nobody's perfect. And I mean that in a way of like morality. I want to say maybe 2 years ago, I had like a reflection of my life. And I'm not like a crier or anything like that. And I'm not ashamed to say that I actually like looked in the mirror and I realized like I had to cry because I was like, I am not the person that I thought that I was going to become. The things that slowly chipped away and turned me into something else. Like I thought about myself when I was a kid and what I wanted to be when I got older. And I was like so far away from it. All the things that I said, I was never going to do this, never do this, never do this. I slowly over the years did this thing. Then I did this. Then I did this. And then I looked back and I had done everything. All these things that I said I wasn't going to do. I think that a lot of the time, there's a sample, I think it's from Farrakhan on a Tribe Called Quest album where he says something about shame. I'm going to paraphrase because I'm not going to get it right. But he pretty much says that shame is like the thing that we're missing in America. you need to have shame. If you have no shame, then you will do anything.
Yeah.
Listen, if it wasn't for my family, I could have made millions.
I'm not speaking on anybody in particular. I'm just saying that this is my own personal testimony of saying that it's kind of because I don't like to speak directly on the things that I was doing.
Yeah.
But I was doing a lot, and I had to check myself. I checked out of that. I don't watch porn at all anymore. I used to when I was younger, but I completely X'd that off. I've seen just drastic changes in everything by gaining that control. Like, wow, like I feel 50 times more of a man now that I've eliminated that out of my life, than being controlled by it. Like, oh, dang, she showed this. I need to see this too. I need to see this too. Is she going to do that? No.
Back in the days, you guys used to pay, right?
I X'd off everything. I think everybody pays, right? Whether you're paying for a subscription, whether you're actually paying for escorts, prostitution, whether you're spending money on a chick who's not considering herself neither of the two, but you're just tricking. You lose money. You lose money. If you don't have control over yourself as a man, it's going to hurt your pockets.
Yeah. Porn is for the weak, simply.
Self-control is one of the best things you could have as a man, Because when you have self-control, whether it's, hey, you're going to go out with your friends or you're going to go home and work. When you don't go out with your friends, you feel great. When you don't have, if you're in a relationship and you have this girl that's hitting on you and you don't do nothing with her, you don't have sex with her, no matter how many girls are coming at you, you don't have sex with them because you know it's not the right thing to do, that self-control is going to make you feel great. So self-control is huge no matter what. And that's what's masculine. And that's what a lot of men today are missing, bro.
Oh, for sure.
That's why that's why it's like there's masculine women and then there's men that are unmasculating themselves.
Yeah.
You get me? Because they're feeding into the things that they shouldn't. It's like instead of going out, back then it's like you used to dress up, you used to go out, try to get a girl, try to get laid. And now what do? You're stuck at home, you're overweight, you're obese, whatever, this and that, and now you're watching that porn.
This laptop.
Yeah, bring out some rose petals and some candles.
Don't point at me, bro. But the candles are lit. Michael Bublé is playing. I'll do it. Yeah, I'll see it, bro. Don't be saying it for me.
But that's what it is, Like a lot of men today are unmasculating themselves, and that's the problem. Like, go to the gym, get some work done.
It ain't gonna change though. Like that's the reality. Is you will I think that sex it's always sold and it always will sell. It'll never go out of style.
Yeah. Do you feel like you buy sex even though you're married?
No, not at all. I'm on a whole different, like spiritually, I don't know how to say this. I'm where I'm supposed to be right now.
There you go.
Yeah, that's good.
I won't even, like how I say this, when you met me, right?
Yeah.
We were in a private setting. I mean, we're at Joey's, right? We're eating or whatever.
Yeah.
Did you get any indication from me that I was flirting with you? No. None whatsoever, right?
No, you probably straight up told us like I'm married, I have my wife, my kids, and
That's
then
the
you were
type of
very
time that I'm on.
professional.
There were no secrets whatsoever.
But girls hit on you?
Girls hit on me? I mean, yeah, of course. I'm a single man. I do what I do, But
I'm allowed.
I'm allowed, yeah. But to say this, it's not that I give every girl my attention,
Okay.
And that's
Are you single?
right there. I'm single, but I'm focused on my career
and ready
that's
to
the
mingle.
What do you do for fun? Focus on your single.
That what?
She said, "What do you do for fun?"
What do I do for fun?
He parsed the seeds. What do you do, Moses?
OnlyFans?
I think I'm gonna start one after all the money that these girls are making. Shoot, I got some nice feet. I could probably start some feet.
I didn't say feet. I said knees. Elbows.
Oh, shit.
All right. Well, nah. So no, yeah, I'm a single man. I'm just very focused on my career. I'm focused on getting to a certain point in my life. I've been on a few dates here and there, but these modern women or these women that at least I've been on dates with, they don't interest me because they're not on the level that I'm trying to get at.
Oh, okay.
So
you just do meet and greet?
Yeah, I meet and greet. I mean, I'm not gonna say too much, but
he ain't trying to give you all the sauce.
I ain't trying to give you all the
I could have the biggest crush on any man. I don't care how high he is. He will never know. There was a time I told
That's like all women, though.
No, I don't. Like, the guy has to approach me. I'm not going to go out of my way. No.
You would never approach a man? Because I've had women that
That's the right way,
me.
There was a guy I really, really like. One of my friends threw me under the bus. She went in and she told him, yo, my friend really has the biggest crush on you. I'm like, she's lying. I shut it down.
Was she trying to help you out though?
Yeah, she was.
There you go.
But the way she did it, it was like embarrassing. So that she just took it, my dream away.
Okay. So
Like I wanted him to. pull
I'll
up
be
on me.
giving like green light or flirt or
Women.
something, but I'm not gonna let them over.
The
Hey,
mind of a
I
woman.
want you. No, it's not happening.
So how about this? You're at a bar, right? You're with your girlfriends. How would you like a guy to approach you?
He can come and say hi. What's your name? Can I buy you a drink?
And that's it?
That sounds like a rap song.
What's up? Can I buy you a drink?
That happened at Joey's a week before we met you. Me and my friend were sitting there. I liked the wings there. I was
Yeah.
telling you about it. And then we were sitting there eating. And then he goes, this guy came and is like, can I buy you? I want to pay the ladies' drinks. We're drinking orange juice. Like the bartender was like, they're only drinking orange juice. What do you mean? He's like, okay, I'll take the whole tab.
He had to do
And
something.
he
He had
did it.
to-
And I
Okay,
got-
did that
he
work
was-
for you? Did that like
No, really, because he wasn't my type. I told him, you don't have to do that. Please,
so
no.
money ain't ever gonna work for you. Right?
No.
Okay, so
I make my own
you in
money.
particular, you said, I want a guy to approach me, ask me my name. Hey, can I buy you a drink? What's
That's
it-
always the pickup.
Okay, let's
that-
act
Yeah,
it
okay,
out.
but
Let's
what's
act
it-
it out.
what-
We're at Joy's. Things are going on.
Max's hands are
You tap me
shaking,
from the
trying to walk up
side.
to you.
Never would happen. I walk up to you. Hello, how are you? My name is Maxim. Can I buy you a drink?
Sure, I'm drinking margarita.
Do you play Fortnite?
What the hell is that mean?
Well, sorry, I can't buy you a drink, Mimi. I'm sorry.
Stupid.
If you're not on that Fortnite time, then I'm.
He said, you don't have a Roblox account? It's not going to work.
No. I'll say no. So you're just gonna turn around and not buy me a drink?
I mean, if you're not playing Fortnite, then I can. I'm sorry.
Well, there you go,
Jesus.
ladies. If you're
No,
not
I'm
playing
kidding.
Fortnite, do
I
not.
know.
And if you're not listening to Michael Bublé, but listen, that doesn't matter.
Okay.
I was kidding. But that's pretty much it. If they come to you, they're the type you like. It's not buy you a drink and they spark up the correct conversation.
Yeah.
Essentially.
This is
Okay,
what, hold
but-
on. This is what I know about women. And I know this as a fact. And nobody could deny this. If a woman likes you, anything is acceptable, right? I'm not saying
True.
like any disrespect, but I'm saying like you can ask her to buy you a drink. That's going to work. But if she doesn't like you, nothing you do is going to work.
Yeah. You got to
There
learn to
is
walk
no
away.
correct like approach or anything like that. And I've seen it time and
Mm-hmm.
time again, you know, and I already know like what you're saying about how you saying you had the crush on the man and he would never know. And I said that's every woman because I've realized that every woman wants to be approached, even though some will approach,
Mhm.
even they want to be approached.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
You know,
it's
for
it's
sure.
a very rare few that will actually approach you.
Mhm.
But so, do you ever give off signals to a man that you want to be approached?
yeah, I could do like
What would you do? Would you do
Like a-
like
eye
a quick
contact,
wink,
eye contact.
some hair?
No. I do eye contact. That's it. And
Eye
I'll
contact?
smile a little bit, but I'm not gonna be staring, doing all the extra shit.
Yeah.
She's posing.
I mean, like, I'll pass by, show my booty a little bit.
Okay.
No.
You know how guys do the signal though? It's a quick 10 push-ups on the ground. Like, excuse me, ma'am, can I just 1, 2? You're saying?
She's already gone by the time.
She's
By the
gone,
time
she's
you
gone
Hit the
after one.
fourth
She's gone
push-up
after
like
one.
struggling.
Yeah. The pickup lines are like
What's the craziest pickup line you've gone?
There you go.
the craziest pickup
Where you're
line
like, bro,
of,
shut the fuck up. I don't even want to look at you right now.
A couple, the husband and wife, I think.
Oh,
Those are the craziest.
interesting.
Yeah, and then they
White
ended
people?
up fighting. No, a white and a white woman and a black guy,
Okay.
Okay,
and they were
interesting.
together out, and we were at this restaurant, and then he came and started talking to me, and she likes me first, and then I think they were trying to do some other stuff with me. I told her, girls only can do my nails, girl. Leave me alone.
That was the best response.
And then he said, I'm good. And if she don't like you, I can take this. And she said no. And they ended up fighting over me. I didn't like none of that.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that was the weirdest thing.
that's wild.
And
That-
the pickup, another one that happened to me just recently when I went to Miami. I just had a surgery. So on my way to the airport, I'm talking to my friend about something. This guy came out of the blue, sat next to me. I got up and I went to another seat and he kept coming to sitting next to me.
Weird.
I said, everything okay? He said,
it's like, yeah, I'm trying to get closer.
I'm like,
You keep moving.
what seat are
take
you
your meds
sitting in?
today?
So he moved his seat to sit next to me. And then he lost his window. to sit next to me. Sit in the middle, trying to hold my hands, trying to
Damn.
order me
Way.
drinks. I said, I can't drink. I'm about to have a surgery.
She said, security.
Security.
And the whole 5 hours flight, it was long. I was so annoyed with him.
That's
Wow.
crazy. You didn't, and you didn't call security? or
Nothing.
anything? Like,
I couldn't do nothing. I just want to get to my house.
What airline was this? We didn't know this airline.
American
so that way we don't go there
Airlines.
again.
American Airlines, come on.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
And then he tricked me into this American Express because I wasn't flying first class. So he left. He gave up his first class window to come sit next to me.
Wow.
And he said it's Julie. I hope he doesn't have social media.
You should have told him that you.
No,
need a
I hope
direct
he does
deposit.
have social media, you clown. Get your life together.
And
What
I
are
hope
you
you see
doing?
this too.
Yeah.
So he had, the lounge thing for people with the first class and all that. The American Express card, and they have access to the lounge thing. When you're connecting to another flight. So my ride was taking forever. He came to me. He's like, "Where you going?" I said, "I'm waiting for my ride." And he goes, "No, I'm about to have a breakfast. It's free. Come with me." I said, "Where?" "Okay, I'm hungry. Let me go eat." I go there, and they charge him $75 for me to go eat. The food was amazing. And they gave him a key to shower because he had to go to another country. He came from Japan or something. He said they gave him a key, and then they have a bathroom and shower and stuff like that. He said, "Yeah, are you trying to join me?" I'm like, "Where?"
In the shower.
At the airport?
He was Japanese.
He's Japanese and Caribbean mix.
He's always
That's
a
a
culture thing.
random mix, yeah.
hmm But he was
That's
he
wild.
was trying whatever.
That's all stuff
He
for
paid
people
the-
who know each other. Not know I just met you. He thought this was like
Yeah.
50
They gave him a
50
key.
Shades
He
of
said-
Grey.
Shades of Grey.
He said to me, "They gave me this thing for only 30 minutes. Let's just go." I said, "Where?" "I'm about to shower. You coming with me?" I'm like, "At the airport."
It's like, no, I'm about to get on a flight. And my
I'm
flight
like,
leaves
"My
at-
ride is here. Sorry, bye."
That's crazy.
There's a
So
lot of weirdos.
Yeah.
I feel like it's just okay. Here's another crazy thing, which is something that me and Moses have been witnessing and been talking about
Mhm.
is the things that men tell to women, and I mean all men, including Moses, and including the old me, right? When you think back, it's just ridiculous. I'm like, wow, like why are we like this, right?
Mm.
And again, if a woman likes you, then it's like it's okay. But if you say that same thing to a woman who doesn't like you, now you're a weirdo,
Right.
right? Because I'm pretty sure that maybe that's worked before. Maybe
Give us an example.
And he was
the
showing me.
nigga in the airport, like he done probably got a chick in that shower before, and to her, like,
Probably did.
Well, you-
I
you
know.
guys
He
are
was showing me
saying
a
you and
lot of
Moses will do
expensive.
shit
He's a
like that?
diamond dinner.
Moses, I can believe, but you, bro, I can't believe that.
That's right. You better not believe that.
No, I ain't. But Moses, I
No,
believe.
I'm
No,
saying,
no, no. We're
I'm
pleading
saying
the
just
fifth here.
the way that you
Why pleading the
think
fifth,
about
bro?
this.
Protect yourself.
think about this, right? You're only smooth because a woman allows you to be smooth.
There you go.
That's what I'm saying.
No, you can
You
be
say
smooth
something-
without a woman allowing you to
No,
be
you
smooth.
cannot.
No.
Yes, you can. But what are you talking about?
You gotta read in between the lines. You gotta read the
You
directory.
cannot be.
That's if you're trying to like go and like bag her or get with her or
We
something.
don't all do
bro.
push-ups in front of women, Max.
Well, I do, dude. I do jumping jacks. I do squats. It doesn't matter,
You
bro.
see
I
what
do
he
all of
didn't
it.
mention? The core. No,
Yeah,
sir.
exactly,
That's
the
what you
core.
should have did.
No, he
Shoulder
did
rolls.
everything. He showed me. He was a diamond dealer. He showed me everything. This is like, I have clients that buy $2 million diamond. I said, $2 million? How much is my thing? I showed him my ring. He said, this is like 5,000. I'm like, okay.
So he
said,
knows what he's talking about.
he knows what he's talking. He showed me
Are you
all
still
kinds
friends
of
with this person?
No.
Okay, so
I
then you
walk
can speak
away.
freely. How did you feel when he was saying all this? Did you feel like this dude is weird?
He's weird because he thinks I was going to be impressed with those little things he's showing me. He probably works for somebody.
But if you liked him and he was doing the same thing, you still would have thought that was weird?
No,
You wouldn't have thought it's weird.
I wouldn't go out with him at all because he thinks I was going to like him just because of what he does.
It's the way of the approach. The
there's
approach
certain-
was completely wrong.
There's certain
He was-
women that care about money, but those are investor women. And then the real women, they like the gestures more. They
Mhm.
like the whole pulling out the chair, doing something for you. Am I right?
That part, but I still don't want him broke.
100%.
I still don't want him broke.
Oh, no. Okay.
I don't
So
want
that's
him to
another
pull
good
my
topic.
chair. He can pull my chair another time.
How much does your
After we get rich.
Next week.
How much does your man have to make a year?
At least 150.
That's a solid
I think
number
that's
right there.
decent.
Mhm.
That's
I would say,
150,
especially over
200.
here in LA.
Yeah, like my rent is 4,000, so he needs to come up with something.
There you go.
Yeah, LA is kind of crazy.
Mhm.
I think everything is overpriced over here.
Yeah.
I mean, money's not, to me, he doesn't, I don't want him to be super rich.
Mhm.
I want him to be smart and I can help me grow.
I think it comes with the age thing too, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like if you're like 18 or something, obviously you're not gonna expect something like
No,
someone
18
to
is,
make
then you can
150K
take
a
that to
year.
like
But if
fashion
you're
over.
like pushing 30 and up, you would expect someone to make 150K.
Yeah,
right?
30 and above. You know, we like nice things.
Do you care about the spirituality of the man that you would end up with? Is that important to you or no? Where
He has to be Christian.
Okay, but do you care like how in tune he is with his faith at all?
Yes. He has to love God.
Would you say that that's more important or less important than how much money he makes?
I want him to have both.
Yeah, of course.
I don't want him to pray and then broke.
I don't think God wants that either. So basically on that same subject of like, you know, him believing in God and at the same time being broke, I think that we have a plan and then God has a plan. I think some Muslims that I met, this is their like saying, you know, you have a plan and then God has his plan. Sometimes we're not in the area that we want to be or that society thinks is respectable, but it's because God is keeping us somewhere he's cooking it up. He's cooking, you know, and he's going to let you loose later on because there's a lot of billionaires who started off in poverty, you know, but I think that maybe not meeting the right person at the right stage in their life. So I respect it. I feel like as a woman, like you probably want somebody who's going to like be able to provide or at least work with you as far as maintaining bills and finances and whatnot. I just think that it should be more important, I feel like, for the spirituality part, because what happens if you end up with a guy or you're dating a dude who financially is stable, he seems good, but internally he's not right. And all of that starts to come out. That's why I ask, like,
you can bring the money, I'll pray. I'll do the praying.
And so you got faith in your prayers, so we can't knock it because that's what you're supposed to do is have faith in your prayers.
Yeah.
Okay.
That is the thing for me. Like, you know, I want you to be spiritually, like, with God. Mm-hmm. And I don't want you to pray 17 hours a day. I want you to pray a couple hours a day and make more time to survive.
Would you call yourself more of a traditional type of woman?
No.
No? Because I'm only asking this because you want your man to make more than you, right?
I would prefer him to make a little more.
Okay, so if he's making more, would you prefer to work or not to work?
No, I work.
You'll work?
Mm-hmm.
That's great.
Doing fashion, right? That's
yeah,
what
doing my fashion.
Okay.
I was a girlfriend to somebody who didn't want me to work for so many years. And then I lost myself. And I couldn't get mad when I want to get mad. And because I have to have him pay my rent and have him pick up my grocery. He was a good man. But, you know, there's a way the guys, when they do everything for you, there's a way for them without saying it loud, they control you.
I'm that man.
You're gonna provide and control.
I'm not gonna sit down and say it vocally, mm-hmm. but it's exactly how you put it. When you provide, you do the things that are right, and then obviously you need to let the woman do what she wants to do too. I mean, if my wife wanted to work, I'd be like, go work. Do I want her to work? No, but I understand that times have changed, and it's a sophistication thing. Mm-hmm. If the woman wants to work, that's probably because she has some sophistication.
I always wanted to be a trophy wife long time ago, but not anymore.
Yeah, because times changed.
It comes with maturity, you think?
I just learned my lesson because when I work with fake ID. When I raised myself at 14, left the country.
So we have a lot in common.
Yeah, left the country, not only at home. Yeah. Left the country.
She
worked with fake ID. I bought my own first bra.
Okay.
You know, I was a bus girl in a Portuguese restaurant, working on a weekend, taking English as a second language school. And I learned a lot of myself. So I don't want nobody who doesn't know how to make money.
I understand what you're saying. You don't want anybody that you have to depend on.
Yeah.
You depend on yourself.
Yeah.
But you want a partner that is able to do the same as you, right?
Mm-hmm. And then I had a partner who was way older than me back then. Mm-hmm. And then he didn't know I was that young. And I was lying my age to date an older man. I always like older men. And then he didn't know I was very young. And then, you know, I was more mature than him. He barely spoke English. He was hanging out only with Ethiopian guys. And he was telling me he was a DJ. I didn't know DJ was washing dishes at the
No way.
Wow.
He was telling me he was DJ. I'm like, okay, what's your boyfriend does? I'm like, he's a DJ. And he didn't want to tell me. DJ is washing dishes.
You know what I trip out on? Like, I hear this a lot, like in different countries, right? Where a lot of older men date obviously younger women.
Yeah.
Over here in USA, we don't condone that.
No bueno.
At all. Like,
Wait, what do you mean by younger though?
Even now,
Like of age.
It's happening.
No,
I have a
bro.
friend who's married 20 years younger than her, older than her.
But like she's of age though.
No.
She's 38 and he's almost 60.
So she's of age.
What I'm talking,
because I'm trying to clarify.
Yeah,
what are you saying?
Because what I'm talking about is different, right? Correct me if I'm wrong, but when I was in high school, you're a few years older than me, just a few, not too much. You're not that old, Max. When I was going to high school,
years older than me.
When I was going to high school, right? I had when I was a freshman and a sophomore in high school. My friends, like my girls that are friends, I wasn't doing nothing with them. They're my girls that are friends that were dating men that were like 24, 25 years old.
They're sugar daddy.
They weren't sugar daddies. They were dating these men.
Lame niggas.
Why?
Yes.
Yeah, and they're like
Thank you.
15, 16 at the time.
Yes,
These guys
bro.
are perverts.
Right,
So,
exactly.
thank
Pervert,
you.
yeah, that's
so that's
creepy.
what I'm saying. So I would tell these, like my girls that were friends at the time, I'll tell them like, yo, like that's not cool. Like what the fuck? Like that's gonna get me mad. Like don't ever let me catch him pick you up over here because I'm gonna fight him. I do not condone that whatsoever.
Yeah.
And these young girls thought that was okay. I don't know if they have problems.
Of course they're gonna think that's okay.
It's
though.
because it's a psychological
What does
thing.
those older men do for the young girls? How old are the girls?
The girls are freshmen and sophomores
I
in
think
high
we've
school.
all seen this.
But
We've all
but
seen
you
it,
used to see that, right? In high school?
I've seen
it during my
in
time, too.
elementary school.
That's
bro.
what
Okay,
I'm
But
saying.
I like
crazy.
girls.
I saw
No.
it in
He's
elementary.
right. He's right. I said high school, but Jevon is absolutely right. Like
Bro,
I seen it in elementary.
I've seen it in high school only.
When I was in elementary school,
Yes,
I seen an 18-year-old dating a 7th grader.
bro, and it's crazy because
That's
as a
weird.
friend,
Oh, for
So,
sure,
can
bro.
I-
We've
One
been looking
seventh
at
grader.
this
How old
nigga
is
like,
seventh
Yeah.
grader?
what? Huh?
Yeah.
7th grade.
and we used to get pissed because it's like I
11,
wanna.
11, 12.
13.
Why would you even date him?
I used to get pissed because
I've
I used to want to
seen
get
it.
at this girl. I'm like, man.
Yeah, that's always what it really is. That's the
And
real problem
you have
here.
to think about it too.
I'm a gentleman. Like you don't need him.
The guys that are older dating these younger people are lames, first
They're
of all.
fucking
Second of all,
lames.
cracked in the head. Third of all, probably just have like a busted down broken Subaru. The girl sees this guy has a
A
car.
Subaru? Damn, that was rich.
Whatever.
Nah,
yeah.
nah,
you
but
know
you
what
know-
I mean?
but
They're
you
young
used to
girls,
have
bro.
fucking
But you know
Hondas.
what though? Like, okay, so I don't see a problem if everybody's of age, right? So what you're speaking about in particular is like underage
Yes.
girls and men.
Yeah,
We're all on the same page. We're not. That's
Yeah.
not cool. But
but I'm saying like,
if I see like somebody with like a 10-year gap, 30-year, none of that means nothing to me. Like as
Same
long as
here.
both
yeah,
of you guys
yeah,
none of my
like
business.
Leonardo DiCaprio. Look at him.
yeah.
That's like
He's
30
kinda,
years.
That's kind of weird. Like, you know,
Why that
like he's my
number?
motivation to stay in shape. Cause like, I'm like, what are you doing, Giselle, bro? You just out here just like, I don't know what he's doing with
He's
him.
Leonardo
He's just,
DiCaprio.
But okay, so now to go into, you kept asking, what is this older man doing for this girl? What he's doing is playing with her mind because young girls are very easy
It's
to
a
manipulate.
psychological
Mhm.
thing. Exactly.
Yeah, it's like insecurity. They don't know nothing. They're probably missing a father figure. Maybe
Right.
they grew up only with the mommy.
Yeah.
You know, me, when I was younger, I liked older men because I was alone and I was a daddy girl and I was very close to my father and I raised myself when I left.
Mhm.
So I was always looking for somebody older than experienced it. And it was not even money. I was working on a weekend,
Right.
paying my own bills. But it's just somebody like who can be there for you. I would just need to protect it.
Do you feel like you could give any advice to anybody at that point in your life? What
Mhm.
would you say to them?
At that time?
Yeah.
No, I can't. I don't want to be with anybody older. I don't want none of my sisters, all of my friends to be with any of, like one of my friend is with older men and she's miserable.
Mhm. Why do you
You
think she's miserable?
You think it's just because he's older that you think it's possible for that
No,
dynamic
he
to
has,
work?
He has a lot of energy for his age, first of all. And he goes out and she likes to go out. So they both are the same thing. When you be with somebody who does the same thing you do, it doesn't work out.
Mhm.
It worked out for me in my last relationship. He was staying home, working, and I was the outgoing one. We never ran into each other.
Positives attract negatives.
Yeah, and then you need somebody who can balance it. You know, when if you both are doing the same thing, you're gonna bump into each other. It's not gonna work.
I will say this: I've been in 2 relationships my whole life. 2 solid
That's it?
relationships. Yeah, only 2 solid.
You're so innocent.
I haven't been in any.
He ain't innocent.
Don't listen.
He ain't innocent.
I'm not innocent. It's I said this. I've been in 2 solid relationships
I
my
got
whole
you.
life. Okay, I'm the wild one.
You
Not no
cheated?
more. I try not to be no more. Okay,
You cheated?
I'm a better. No. I just party.
He's like, that's neither here nor there.
What party do you-
We're not
Doesn't matter.
talking about that.
You
It's
party
to
with
each
your
of his
girl?
own.
You party with your girl?
Yes, and that was the problem.
What?
Because
I wouldn't
opposites
party with my
attract. I want a girl that's more chiller and mellow than me.
Mhm. When you go out with her.
I would, yeah, for sure. But she
And-
fucking parties too, and that's why these
It's not good. It's not gonna work.
exactly. That's what I'm saying. Opposites attract.
Mhm.
Where I want a girl that's like chill, mellow. She could be funny and everything, whatever. No
So
problem.
you hit the street, she stays home.
But also, I don't know. It's kind of.
Anyway, it's not, just ignore that one.
Yeah. But also, let me go this way, bro.
So there's a new movie out. You guys see
You guys seen Oppenheimer?
Penguin?
Listen, okay, this is a perfect transition for rant of the day. Mimi, we have this one thing called the rant of the day.
Okay.
It's because I have a lot of rants. Every single day I'm just walking, cussing shit out.
He's a
It
very
means that
angry
he's just
man.
all about Trump.
He's a very angry man.
Listen,
You like Donald Trump.
We love Donald Trump. Great guy.
Are you
Beautiful
rich?
guy.
A lot of people with money like him.
Huh? I don't know
No,
about
he
that,
just has
but
a wig.
we just like, oh
You
yeah,
should've brought it
I should have
today.
brought the wig, but it's okay. The wig's not here today. But we'll get to Trump. So the rant of the day. You guys ready for this?
Mhm.
People who go to the gym with coffee, you are a dumbass. Rant number 2, real quick. That was a quick one. Just had to throw it out. First of all, let me explain it.
He just shot that real
When
fast.
you go with a coffee to the gym, you're an idiot. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And
Coffee
he's
gets you
very
tired.
passionate about
It's
this.
you get dehydrated when you have a coffee and you're at the gym. Wouldn't you want a water? Dumbasses. Okay, moving on.
They have a whole ass
Second
fucking
rant of the
1-gallon
day.
Yeti. What's that?
Second rant, bro. I sit down at those people who bring coffees like this at the gym, legs like
Just
this
staring
on the
up.
bench press or whatever, like this. What are you doing with your life?
Hey,
You're not
bro.
doing nothing.
No, I'm not gonna interrupt you. Dude,
Rant
go,
two.
go,
We
go.
gotta hit it with the rant 2. Second rant of the day is when you're in a public parking lot, and it's usually always the white people.
Aaron.
And you're going.
Don't let them talk about
your people like
Aaron's
that.
Russian.
Get
People
on the
are
mic,
not
dog.
gonna
Come
know.
talk shit to
People
him
are
real
not gonna
quick.
know you're Armenian. They're gonna think you're white. So watch out.
Look, have you seen this hair? I can knock someone out with his head right now. If I pull up on somebody, Mimi, trust
That's
me. they're not-
Johnny B.
Armenians are white, aren't they?
Huh?
Armenians are white.
Armenians are Armenian. We're not Middle Eastern. No, this is straight
No,
up.
it's just funny. Go
This
ahead.
is
Go ahead.
true.
Go ahead.
This
Yeah,
is
it's
true.
We're not.
We are
knocking.
not. We are considered Middle Eastern because we're from the Middle East, but we are not Asian. We are not European. We are Armenian because we are. Como se dice? What's that one word? Indigenous to our lands.
I
We
knew-
are the people of our lands. When
Yeah, yeah.
Noah
He taught us
parked,
that last time.
when Noah parked his whippopotamus, he parked it on Ararat. That's the mountain. I'm pretty sure
Yeah,
you
yeah,
know because of
yeah, yeah.
orthodoxy and
Yeah,
all
yeah.
that.
Mhm.
So yeah, we're not. Yeah, they say white when you're doing an application. You have to write white, and I like almost choke every time I see that shit. I'm like,
What do you do?
Spaz,
You
Others?
just make your own box.
I try making my own box Armenian, all
He draws the
capitals.
flag. Checks it.
I did that. I was so when I was picking up my gun, I'm like, bro, I'm white. I'm not gonna check off this box. And he's like, bro, he's like, can you just please do it? Last time we had an
Please, sir.
Armenian customer, he made his own box and we had to like resubmit the application. We're very proud when it comes to stuff like that. But this is second rant of the day. Speaking of the whites, and I'm talking about
Isn't
whites
this the
like
third or
no, this is second. I haven't hit third yet.
God damn.
I haven't even hit fourth or fifth yet, bro.
Oh my
Kick
God.
it.
All right,
I'm
go.
kidding.
He's
We
like,
only have
no, no,
He
no.
one.
doesn't
Relax,
know. Remember, he
Moses.
doesn't know.
Handle, dog.
Eliminator. We only have 2.
Okay.
So listen, white people, when I say white people, I'm talking about the ones that are like Karens. They're like, they think if they put a lot of mayonnaise in food, it's going to make the food taste better. That's the type of
Hold
white
on,
people
hold
I'm
on.
talking about. The people who are like, oh my God, it's 3 p.m. Ellen DeGeneres. Like, that's the white people I'm talking
Friends.
about. Yes. Like, oh my God,
Friends.
Rachel, that's the white people I'm
Oh
talking
my
about.
God, my sister likes
What's the movie Undercover Brother? Remember?
Yeah, okay.
He's about to eat the mayonnaise and he
Oh
does the
yeah.
hot sauce.
Okay.
Oh
That-
yeah.
I brought this up like on episode, I think it was like episode 3 or 4. I brought up the movie Undercover Brother, right? You have to watch this movie, dog.
I will watch it right after I say the rant 2 of the
go
day.
for it.
So you're in a public parking lot. You want to go park somewhere. You see this guy, white person, walks into the car and now they're sitting in the car for 30 minutes. You know they're gonna leave.
Yeah.
You know they're gonna leave. I've never had this with a black guy. I've never had this with my Mexicano, Chicano, compas, amigos. I've never had it with my Ethiopians. I've never had it with anybody. It's always the white guy goes, sits in the car. Not even the Asians. Asians get in the car and like, okay, everybody, I drive now. And they get out of
that
the
Family
parking.
Guy episode.
Yeah, they do it quick. But the white people, no, they gotta stun. Let me call my wife real quick. Like, bro, what are you doing today? I sent you guys the video. I'm
I saw
honking at this guy. I'm like, and I'm talking in a white accent. I'm like, dude, move. And this guy's just like
Max is
ignoring me.
Dude, where's
They're
my car?
rude. They're rude.
Completely ignoring me. He's in his Tesla, like, I don't know what he's doing, like probably making like a list of what he's gonna shop at Ralph's or whatever.
Hey,
That shit freaks me out.
you know what this guy was
know
saying
what?
in his head? This guy in his head was saying
he's
like,
not. He's not. We
I
love
don't know
him.
why this guy's honking at me. I'm on my lunch break.
Yeah, literally, bro. Yeah,
I'm about to go back in. I just came out here to get some AC,
the
like-
worst part is when they after that they get up and they leave. He's like, "Well, I'm not leaving." He's like, "Oh, you piece of shit! I see that now. I parked next to you."
Max
let
sent
them
us a video
suffer.
talking all this shit.
Let
I'm
him
like,
waste his
Max,
time.
relax, dog. He's probably
He's
just
like,
on
oh,
a-
my car doesn't start.
Yeah, he probably needed some jumper cables. He didn't even help
Hey,
him
didn't
out.
even ask him if
bro.
he was
Yeah.
Bro, it was an old white guy wearing New Balances.
So did
bro.
you
It
key his
wasn't-
car?
Huh?
Did
you
you
keep-
keep?
No, I don't do stuff like that.
All right.
He's like, I shoot out the tire.
I just yelled. I just yelled a little bit and just in the car did some Darwinian hand moves like, "Hey, yo, what computer move and stuff."
He sprayed him with cologne.
No, I sprayed the cologne on me. If I'm like, you want a
Get
problem?
blind.
And I got out the car.
That's
No.
hilarious.
Any rants of the day, or is it just me ranting all day, every
I
day?
was trying to-
That's a
That
good
was
rant.
funny.
Hold on, rant number one, because I had something to say. Oh, the coffee. So I don't know if you're aware of this or not, but pre-workout has caffeine. in it.
Yes.
Okay, look.
Maybe they're
Pre-workout
poor,
is
bro.
different.
Maybe
Pre-workout
they're
is
poor
different.
and they just got a coffee maker at home.
Usually,
Like-
what I notice is the girls pull up with a coffee and they're dressed up like you're not. You don't even look like you're going to the gym. You look like you're pulling up to like an influencer spot.
That's what they do. They make the thing, the content.
It's because they
That's what
want to
I'm
be
saying,
approached
like,
by
they have-
men.
I don't know, but pre-workout, no. Okay, then let me hit 3
So
lines of that cocaine and hop into the
Where'd
gym.
Now, that's
Jimmy-
different.
We didn't
Which-
say
And by
cocaine.
the
Where
way-
gym you go to?
Huh?
Where gym you go to?
I was going to fitness. I went to Crunch at one point.
Did you say La Fitness?
LA Fitness,
You
La
said that shit
Fitness.
fucking Spanish.
I heard
style.
Equinox have a lot of rich men. What do you guys think?
I don't talk to rich men, so I don't know.
So I know I've heard
She
about
looked at Aaron because he's white.
I know a lot of girls who spend so much
Nah,
money to go to Equinox.
They're getting it back.
That's what I heard.
Equinox, yeah.
That's what I heard because I know a lot of
They
people.
say, you want to join Equinox? That's where we're going to find some sugar daddy. I'm like, girl, I'm not paying to meet a guy.
That's my
True.
point. Is like if you, well, I don't know. Like I
You're
guess
trying to get those shoulders.
What are
big.
you going to
That
the gym
back
for,
thing.
right?
Like, I'll be sweating and looking nasty. Who's going to look at me?
Another rant of the day. Thank you for bringing this up, Mimi. What a great guest.
Who's going to
When you're at the gym and you're midway in the craziest workout, like hitting, and then
Max is
oh
doing
my
the
god,
splits.
Max, how are you? Or yeah, I'm doing my squats and shit at the gym or whatever it may be, right?
Yeah.
Easy 500 pounds because I got calves of a god, but that doesn't matter. And then someone pulls up to you, you're sweating, and like, oh my god, Max, remember from high school? Like, bro, fuck off. Do you not see what I'm doing right now? I'm in a very serious calf workout right now, and you're interrupting it. Like, I don't care.
absolutely hate
You're
when
focused,
people
you're locked
interrupt me
in.
at the gym. Yeah, I'll wear my
man.
headphones. If I see somebody, I'll ignore them. And
I just go
I have it
for
all
the
the time
Zumba.
where like I'm just
You said you
itching.
go by yourself?
by just a Zumba class?
Oh yeah.
Just have your little pepper spray.
Nah,
if any
hey,
weirdos
nah,
come
to
up.
be honest with you though, it's sometimes it's cool. Like I've had like an older man like walk over to me, like, you know, he starts the conversation and he's just getting out. So I can tell like he's going to the gym like to interact with people. And he's like, I think he said he was like 60 or something.
Mhm.
And he's like, yeah, I'm just trying to stay active. I'm like, that's good, man. I'm trying to be like you when I'm
Yeah.
60, still getting at it. But
Yeah.
on the other hand, you know, I'm good with just like a nod if I know you or whatever in the gym. We don't
Yeah.
need to stop and have these prolonged conversations,
Right.
right?
No, look, for Armenians, wherever you're going to run into somebody, right? And it's always going to the same thing. What's up, bro? You have to kiss him on the cheek. If it's a close brother, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Europeans do that, you know. We're
Ethiopians do too.
true. And it's real manly shit. You got to kiss your boy on the cheek, bro.
Mexicans call you a little bitch.
No,
What's up, little bitch? What's up, dog?
What do you
why
guys
are
do?
Mexicans?
That's why that's how they approach.
That's how
He's not
that-
saying-
it's-
Yeah,
Yeah.
I know. I
It's called
understood that, but
cariño.
why?
I
Why
tried
would
to-
Mexicans do? I don't get that, bro. See, Armenians could never do like.
Look,
bro,
look.
that
Here's
could
the
never.
thing. Here's the thing. Mexicans, dog. If we don't talk shit,
And I've
to you,
noticed that
it's
shit.
a problem.
Like, Mexicans do, but like they
if
do
we don't
that
talk
to
shit
each
to you, it's a
other.
problem. But if we look at you and we're like, Hey, what's up, you little bitch? Or what's up, you know?
Bro, like, I can't take that. See, you
talk
you
shit.
understand
No,
this shit?
it's
I do understand because I grew
He
up
grew up
around
with
Hispanic
Mexicans,
people,
yeah.
so I know.
Okay.
I know how they are. But it honestly, black people are like that too.
Yeah.
Like it's kind of different with black people. Like we bag, right?
yeah.
I know that for me, what I've tried to do is I feel like my presence, my voice is too powerful, way more than what I realized growing up. And I realized that I'd be joking with people and people would be getting hurt.
Serious?
Oh, bro, they would be getting hurt. Like
Did you just point at me, bro?
What?
Max, we seen Max crying the other day. I was like, I said something slight to him. He was, the camera's cut off now.
Turn off these cameras right now, Aaron.
No, but I
Turn
just
off that little teddy bear fucking pool screen.
but it's because like I grew up around black people, right? Like if black families, bro. Like you see your cousins, you walk in the room, immediate bagging.
That's
like,
what I'm
oh, look
saying.
at the shoes. Like,
Remember, I said
No,
to you guys
see?
that's another thing I
that's
said.
our culture. That's how we
the
get.
Thanksgiving one I said. I was like, oh, when you see your cousins and brothers,
Yeah, bro. Like it's
shit.
really like, and I'm talking
Can't do
about
that at I'm sure you can't do that at an Ethiopian like dinner
it's
table.
American black
Real
culture.
quick.
Yeah.
Oh, when
Yeah.
I went to Ethiopia after 7 years being in Canada. First time I went to Ethiopia, and it was a wedding. And so the husband and wife, that's the culture. I was so annoyed because maybe I became more Americanized. So we went to a park when the wedding was. So you have your wife, and the wives walk together holding hands. The husbands walk together holding hands. Everywhere they go, they just be touchy, hugging. It's not gay, it's nothing. It's just the culture. They love each other. For me, I was like uncomfortable. Even though
Yeah, I
I'm
have seen that,
Ethiopian,
right?
I grew out of it, you know?
Yeah.
I'm Ethiopian, I'm traditional. Whatever makes sense to me that will benefit
Exactly.
me, I'll take it. But holding hands and,
You gotta be
and all
true
that
to it,
stuff, you
yeah.
gotta,
Like I don't like
especially
my oldest son. I
nowadays.
don't hold his hand when we're walking nowhere.
Oh, speaking of son, how old is your son?
I have 3 sons, so my oldest son is 12.
Okay.
Excuse
What
me. I'm
age
sorry, son.
do you kiss
You
your
wish you were
son?
12. He's 11.
Where do you kiss your kids?
Where do I kiss him?
Mm-hmm.
I kiss everybody on the cheek and forehead. And my
No
sons,
lips.
no, I don't do that. But I understand if some, I'm not gonna knock somebody else for doing it. Like that's
Okay.
between them. Just me, I'm not.
The lips shit?
Yeah.
No, that's gay. That's weird.
No, I mean like I like if somebody else.
I can't
because
do that.
in like certain
Get out of
cultures-
Mimi, talk shit to him. Mimi.
That's fine.
Any
Do
shit
your
you want
thing.
to talk,
I
do
think
it,
I would say
right?
like if a
It's
dad likes to
literally-
kiss his kids, boys and girls, whatever. But I think at some age, maybe 8 or 5, 6, you need to
You
stop
need to
it.
stop.
Yeah, you need to
Well,
stop
like
it.
I
And the kids are gonna think it's okay to kiss another man. They're gonna go kiss another kid in school.
So
Right.
so just to be particular, like how I am, and I don't know if this to me it's not weird, but you, America,
You love,
whatever
you
you
love.
want, right?
Yeah.
I'll kiss all my kids on the forehead,
The G way.
and then my babies I'll kiss like on the cheek and the forehead, and that's about it. But it's
Yeah.
like I love my kids, and I don't care like how it looks to anybody else. I know I'm not doing anything. I don't think I'm doing. Like I said, I don't
You
kiss my
just
kids
have,
on the
you're very
lips.
strict with a lot of things.
I don't kiss on the lips. I don't do that stuff.
I don't think it's necessary to kiss your own kids on the lips.
No, not at all.
Same here.
I
I
think-
just got to do the
I
Godfather
kiss my
thing.
dog on her mouth.
My son.
That's another thing too. I don't know where my kids, what they be
Hopefully-
doing, digging in diapers, doing all that type of stuff. It's like you get the forehead kiss and chill out, big dog. Because I don't know where them hands been at. What you
And the
been
kids,
digging
they be
in.
picking their nose.
Right.
And they
Too much
offer you
fun.
like hot Cheetos or some shit. Nah.
With the red fingers and
When
everything.
Yeah.
when I was a baby, my mom loves grapes, and so when I was a baby, my mom was in the room and I come in and I'm like, here, I'm offering her a grape. She's like, oh, okay, like thank you, right? I don't remember if she ate it or not. I ain't
She's like,
gonna
get
try
the
to lie.
fuck out of my.
Right? Of course not. No, but she's like, okay, thank you, right? And then she asked me to, like, let me get some more. So she goes to see like where I'm getting them from. And I'm still in diapers. So she follows me to the kitchen. I'm just walking in there chilling. And then I open the refrigerator and I get the grapes and I'm just stuffing them in my diaper.
Oh my God. You remember that?
I don't remember. She told me the stories. Like, I know it's true. Like this is what I was doing. So, I don't think I would have did this had I known. Had
That's
I been,
hilarious.
had my
Oh
cognitive
God.
Real-
skills been correct.
Real quick too, before we wrap everything up. So recently we had some elections going on. What do you think, Mimi? The Meminator. Meme
I mean, I
Master
don't like
9000.
politics.
You don't like politics?
And you're not.
But if you had to
are
choose,
you
but-
consider yourself
Thank
Canadian or
you.
American?
I'm both. I'm Canadian, but I
citizenship?
stay. I'm a resident.
Okay, let me
Mm.
ask the juicy questions.
Mhm.
Who do you like, Trump or Kamala?
I feel like I think it's time for America to try out a women president.
That was the wrong answer, Mimi. I'm sorry.
Why?
We're gonna have to wrap up the show
There
now.
is no wrong
that's
answer.
I don't think America.
I don't care for politics either, Mimi.
I don't care about politics, but I think she could have made a little better difference for immigrants, for sure.
Okay.
'Cause
But
my
they
parents are
lie, Mimi.
immigrants.
They lie. That's
They
a
all
tie.
lie.
dog, you
They
say
lie.
Mexicans lie
They lie
too?
to get elected, but
Kamala's
you
not
know-
Mexican. Kamala's a wannabe
Mexican
black guy.
immigrants.
you know, a
Let's
lot
talk
of
about immigrants.
Latinos voted for her.
What's up?
Voted for him. Sorry,
Yeah,
a lot of Latinos voted for her.
because
Donald Trump.
there's a whole perspective
lot
on
of-
this.
yeah,
Well, on
Latins
the,
vote
and
for
I've
Trump,
talked to
yeah,
a
yeah.
lot of the compas.
What are they gonna do if they deport him?
What are they gonna do?
Get deported. They're gonna
leave. But here's the thing: there's people. I'm Armenian, even Ethiopian. There's a lot of people who come to the border.
Mm-hmm.
But what about the people that wait in line and go to the embassy? And now you have legal immigrants, legal migrants over here, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you're seeing someone just hop the fence when you know you have a cousin in poverty that's struggling in Mexico. You have something you know wherever it may be, right? So I understand both sides. Like I understand the ones who are like, no, come legally. I understand the ones who come illegally too. I'm not trying to say they shouldn't. We're America. We should accept people, 100%. But it has to be a good reason, and you
By
have
the
to
end of
not
the
be a
day,
criminal.
immigrants build the country.
There you go.
100%. We are
Slaves
all the whole
built this
country is
country.
that's
There
to
you
deal
go.
with it.
I don't think you can tell a white boy to go cut grass. I don't think you can tell a white boy to go clean a street, do construction work and stuff. They're into like technology and all that
Yeah,
stuff, and then they're lazy. And that's the truth. I think immigrants should have a chance.
100%. No, I agree with that for sure. I never said anything against that.
My stance on it is this. I also can understand how somebody could dislike or like a particular politician because of where you were raised, the things that you're fortunate to have experienced in your life, the opportunities before you. But I think that when people don't understand that everybody didn't grow up the same way as you, that's when there's a divide.
Mhm.
I can easily see that guy probably thinks like that because he grew up completely different than me.
Mhm.
And I could be not mad at it. Because then I ask myself, if I grew up like him, how would I think?
Yeah.
Probably just like that. As far as either one of these candidates, they were both trash.
No, they weren't. Kamala
my
was
bad.
trash.
I'm sorry. They are both trash. But
I think don't call a female trash.
she's trash. There are trash men and there are trash
Bro,
women.
just let her empower herself real quick. Why you
She's
gotta
fine.
do her
She's
like
empowered.
that, bro?
She's already empowered. Everybody that's watching this podcast knows that Mimi is very empowered. You're a great woman.
But she also
But
wanted to
Kamala
empower
and Trump,
Kamala.
trash.
I feel like
Well, you're trash. You're trash. Kamala's trash. Trump,
Listen to
great
me.
guy.
Hey,
We
go
love
do
Trump.
some
if I'm
push-ups.
trash, I'm
Hey,
the most
dog, hey,
golden
homie.
pile of trash you've ever seen.
I'll
So
do 30 push-ups right now. Don't tempt me, dog.
that's it.
Core everything.
So who
bro.
did you
We have a
guys
pull-up
vote
bar.
for?
I didn't vote.
I didn't vote.
Oh, I voted for Trump.
Yeah.
If you can't
I
tell.
didn't vote. I did not vote. But
I haven't voted since.
Why you guys didn't vote?
Because they're
I
boring.
don't. For me, neither one of them. I'm very religious, and neither one of them showed anything that they were doing anything that was related to my
But if
version
you
of
can't vote,
Christianity.
your voice don't mean anything.
My voice means a lot. I'm here on this podcast.
we got to do
They're
what
gonna
we
be
got to
subscribing.
do.
They're just
We're
trying to
just
say they're
like
too cool to vote. Their moral
No,
superiority is
It's
so
not that
high,
it's
and
too
they're
cool
so.
to vote. It's just I didn't believe in any one of them.
Come on, bro.
Yeah.
But what we do with this podcast here is a lot bigger than voting.
Yeah,
anyway, so.
yeah.
No,
It is what it
but
is.
on a serious note, like I could care less. It doesn't matter who wins or who loses. It matters what I do when I wake up in the morning with my time. Right now, there are some things that I've seen that Trump says he's going to do that I hope he does do. You're right. I'm not turning down no benefits, but I don't waste my time voting for these cats because
And you know you're gonna take that tax break.
Of
Well,
course.
Whoever.
Why would I not?
think
I'm taking
him-
advantage of anything I can take
Exactly.
advantage of.
The thing is,
Exactly.
I think he's a good businessman. I don't think he's a good president.
America's a business.
Well, and with that,
That's boss talk.
that is Boss Talk.
That's Boss Talk today. It's
Hey,
Mimi. Thanks for having me.
all right. Come
Thanks for
again.
coming on, Mimi.
ladies and gentlemen.